the divisional series are all set. All 8 teams have high expectations, but has to be one team that has a little bit more pressure, and that's your Los Angeles Dodgers. They've been to the last 2 World Series. In the last 6 postseasons, they have nothing to show for it. They haven't won a World Series since 1988 when Oral Hershiser had that incredible run. They won 106 games this year. And by the numbers, they probably have the best pitching staff in baseball. This comes down to, you got Dave Roberts. He's going with Walker Buehler, game 1 of the NLDS instead of Clayton Kershaw, and maybe trying something different and maybe getting a different result when they get to the World Series this time around. You've never had that moment where you come home and you just gave it up, and your wife doesn't say, "Hey, how you doing, hon?" Or, "Hey, I'm so sorry," or...
No, she figured out over the years, why. If it was a bad game, the last thing you want is your wife to be like, "Gee whiz, that really..."
You never brought losses home?
I tried not to.
God, as emotional as you were on the mound.
I know.
I don't know how guys wouldn't do that.
It's the 14 beers in the locker room before you go, no, I'm kidding.
Do actors drink alcohol in scenes without, have you ever done that? Does it help you?
I don't on this show, but I have.
Has it?
Bad Santa, as a matter of fact. There's a scene in Bad Santa on an escalator. This poor girl, she was in charge of starting the key on the escalator when they rolled. And I said to the girl, "So if you don't mind, just nudge me when they call action, will you? Because I'm going to lay down here for a minute." They started up the escalator, and she couldn't wake me up, evidently. And so it kind of dumped me out up there, and I woke up, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm in this movie," And so I stumbled up there, and I beat up this plaster jackass and all this kind of stuff in the scene. And, yeah, it worked out nicely.
I'm curious if you'll let my guys stand up here, and then you look at their boxing form.
Okay.
And just tell me if you think anybody has boxed before.
Okay.
So this is Paulie, and then just who would make you nervous?
It's good position. Feel strong. Just
How long would it take you to knock him out?
maybe a couple seconds.
How long do you think that would last?
Maybe a little bit, couple seconds more, because different way.
Oh, okay. So
Sorry.
So he called you
It's my
fat.
point.
He called you fat, Todd.
Yeah.
Right, come on.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
This is a gentleman fight.
This old school. Is from UK probably.
Jack Dempsey.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Come on, everybody's ready. I have a problem. Because I never see this style. This is new for me.
Yeah, you're used to seeing a professional style.
Right.
Tune in to the Dan Patrick Show weekday mornings on Audience or the DP Show app.